Hi everyone. If you don't know me already, my name is Leila, and this is actually my daughter-in-law, Kayla. She married my son, Kenton. So she's going to help me today. I'm doing a little interview because for those of you who know me, I've been using the Jewel Loom, making bracelets for a really long time. I've accustomed, when I first started making loom bracelets, I used a wider wooden loom, and I still like using that, but this has kind of been my go-to thing. And if you've been following me on Instagram and Facebook lately, you might notice that I also recently launched some kits where we use the Jewel Loom in the kit. And so I used Kayla as my guinea pig, and she was so willing to be a nice but willing volunteer. So we're gonna ask her some questions, and this is not rehearsed, so whatever she says, I didn't tell her to say. So just wanted someone to get an honest opinion. So when I started making the kits for the loom bracelets, and so far right now I only have 2 kits listed, but there's going to be more. The first one is this, the one that kind of looks like quilt squares, granny squares, and then this other one, it's got like rosy colors and some golden bronze with that. Those 2 are the ones that are active right now. But when I was writing up the directions for doing it, I read the directions, but I already know how to do it. So I needed to have somebody to test it to see, did I do something wrong? Do I need to make a change? Can you understand this? And Kayla, for me, was perfect because she hadn't made a loom bracelet before. In fact, Kayla, what other jewelry have you made before making the loom bracelet?
Not too many. I helped you. I've made the zigzag kit and the super duo kit already to kind of get used to using beads. And when I was younger, I did a couple of different like wire rings and string bracelets, but nothing with beads until I started working here. So when you got the kit and you got it started, was there anything, first of all, did you enjoy making it? I did. It was a lot of fun.
So do you think you're going to make another one?
Probably.
In fact, actually I already know she made 2. Was there anything that was really difficult or challenging when you first started?
So the first one I did, I had all the string on the loom and I left it like that overnight. I hadn't started beading it at all. I just had the warp thread on the loom, and I hadn't tied it on the back good enough, and so when I woke up the next morning it was completely straight, so I had to completely take it off and re-put it back on, but that wasn't that difficult. And then at the very end where you have to put the check bead on the warp thread, if you wanted to do that, I had a little bit of trouble getting that on. I actually had to end up using a different check bead than the one that I originally planned on because it just wasn't going on. But other than that, it was pretty simple to follow.
Okay, well that's good to hear. I know the check bead issue, that I did know about, so I'm not going to lie and say that was not staged. But I mean, I didn't know she was going to say that now. But that is, sometimes beads have coatings on them, and the bead that she picked was a matte bead, and so between it being matte or having a coating, they don't always fit. So the fact that there's other beads to choose from, though, and you could put a different one on, still made it work. Mm-hmm. So I'm kind of excited. I want to show the 2 bracelets that Kayla made so that people can see. And one of them is going to be a kit. The other one is not. The other one is her bracelet that's hers to keep, and we're not going to offer it as a kit. Maybe I'll do something with similar colors, but we won't be doing it. So Kayla, do you mind showing everyone your bracelets that you made?
Yeah. So this is the first one that I made. This is the one that I followed a pattern that she had already had. The beads that were on the end, I ended up having to take off because it was too big. But this one was lots of fun. I kind of helped pick out the colors for this one. And so this was the one that I made first. And then this is the one that I just finished. More of like a beachy, this is a new pattern. So that one was lots of fun to do as well.
Yeah. And the second one that she showed, that's the one that we are going to offer as a kit. In fact, we'll probably have that together and posted no later than Tuesday of next week. But if it's something that you guys see and you're like, hey, I really want that one, let me know. But that first one, like I said, she picked the colors out, so it would be something that she wanted and was going to be hers. But so everyone knows too, the kit comes with, there's two options. You already have a loom, you want to use your own loom, that's fine. This kit comes with everything you need using your own loom. So it's got the needle and the thread, warp thread, the beads, and the pattern, so that you can go ahead and use your own loom. You might not even need my directions so much, but it is going to show you row by row where each bead goes. And with all of them, all my kits, you can change it up. If you don't want an orange bead here, put a blue bead there. It doesn't matter. It's still yours. You can do however you want. The other kit we have is a deluxe kit, and it includes the Jewel Loom, and then I throw in a bunch of little extras. So Kayla is going to show some of the little extra things that we have with that kit.
So this is the Jewel Loom that you'll get with the kit, and then you'll also get a little bead mat to hold all your beads, which is great. It helps your beads not fly all over the place, because I have a problem with that. They go all over the place. And then you'll get a little bead triangle, which will help you to separate your beads and clean up after you're done. And then a tiny super glue to put your little ends on, these little ends, to use that, and a safety pin, which you'll use for the macrame part. You can put it like this, and then it'll help hold it steady so that you can do your little square knots at the end, which is helpful.
So I hope you guys found this informational, and if you have any other questions, reach out to me. And I also want to offer, if you want to do a loom kit as a Zoom class, I am more than happy to offer that. So if you have a couple of girlfriends and you want to long distance get together with some friends, don't let what's going on keep you from hanging out with your friends. You can hang out with your friends online. It's pretty cool. Here I'm in Florida, and every single day, weekday, I'm hanging out with my friends that are in Michigan. So it's cool to be able to have that opportunity to take advantage of online and what we can do with our computers, so that we don't have to feel so segregated and lonely, and we can still learn something new. So thanks everyone for joining us, and bye.